The Pendragon Cycle, Rise of the Merlin is one of the most ambitious fantasy series to release in recent times. Instead of retelling the same King Arthur story, this show takes us deep into the origins of Merlin and the world that shaped him. Episodes 1 and 2 focus mainly on Taliesin and Caris, Merlin's parents, and their journey through faith, loss, and destiny. This is a bold and unique direction because most Merlin stories jump straight into magic and adventure. But here, the creators want to build a strong emotional and mythological foundation first. One of the biggest strengths of the show is its world building. From the ruins of Atlantis to the landscapes of Roman-occupied Britain, the series tries to create a grounded and realistic fantasy universe. The creators focus heavily on practical sets, real locations, and natural lighting. This gives the show an authentic feel that is very different from modern CGI-heavy fantasy. The costumes, language, and cultural details also help make the world feel believable and immersive. Another positive aspect is the tone of the show. The magic is not flashy or overpowered. Instead, it feels mysterious, spiritual, and ancient. This subtle approach creates a strong atmosphere and adds depth to the story. It feels closer to historical fantasy rather than superhero fantasy, which many viewers may find refreshing. However, the first 2 episodes also have some clear problems. The biggest issue is pacing. The story moves very quickly between different locations and timelines. At times, this makes it difficult to understand what is happening and why certain events are important. New viewers, especially those who have not read the original books, may feel confused. Important emotional moments do not always get enough time to develop, which reduces their impact. Another surprising point is that Merlin himself barely appears in these early episodes. The focus is completely on his parents and their journey. While this helps build the foundation of the story, some viewers may feel disappointed because they expected a strong Merlin-focused narrative from the beginning. The show is clearly playing a long game, but it risks losing audience attention if the pacing does not improve. The performances in the series are strong and believable. The actors bring emotional depth to their roles, especially in scenes involving faith and personal struggle. Taliesin's transformation and Caris's courage are central to the story, and their relationship is one of the highlights of the show. Their journey from darkness to hope gives the series its emotional core. Visually, the show looks impressive despite not relying heavily on special effects. The cinematography, lighting, and landscapes create a cinematic experience. The grounded visuals make the fantasy feel more realistic and serious. This could attract viewers who enjoy shows like historical dramas mixed with fantasy elements. Overall, the Pendragon Cycle, Rise of the Merlin starts with a strong and ambitious vision. The world building, performances, and atmosphere are excellent. But the pacing and confusing structure may turn some viewers away. If the show improves its storytelling and brings Merlin more into the spotlight, it has the potential to become a major fantasy hit. So the big question is this an epic fantasy or a confusing start? Right now, it feels like a slow but promising beginning. Fantasy fans who enjoy deep storytelling and mythology should definitely give it a chance. But casual viewers may need patience.